Good morning, Minecraft, and welcome to the Wolf Den, spring season. Alright guys, so what do you think of the new intro? Thought I'd include some of the newer features around town, like the library and the new Dragon Bridge. I'd like to begin today's episode with giving a few shout-outs to some smaller channels, fairly unknown channels, but they've recently, asked me about how to get some views, get some subs, and since I still believe in the whole Together to the Top community that Doc M has been pushing over the last several months, I know that whole channel that we had put together kind of fell apart, but I still want to get the word out there and let you guys know about some of these other channels. So I'm gonna try and give a few shout outs in my episodes. First shout out is to a really small channel, up and coming guy. It's called The Unlimited Clip. He's got a great LP called One Man on a Mission. It's a fun and interesting Minecraft LP. The next channel I want to give a shout out to is Charlin War. I feel like I pretty much discovered this guy. He sent me a message one day telling me how I can better edit my my videos. And I went out and checked out his channel and found out that he has actually a lot of great videos out there, but almost no views and no subs. So I feel like I could really help this guy out by giving him an awesome shout out. He needs some viewers, he needs some subs, he needs some love, as Doc M would say. Give him some love. One of the great things that I like about this guy's channel is he's making an attempt at the seed challenge that I came up with last weekend or last week. He's making a great attempt at it, and I really want to give him commendations for it. Good job, buddy. Keep at it. Want to see more of this this seed challenge. Next shout out goes out to Erosium. His YouTube channel is Hell's Last Warrior. This guy is just amazing. He doesn't build like super mega huge buildings, kind of like I do, but the detail he puts into his buildings is just amazing. It's really, really awesome what he can do with like interior designs and exterior buildings. He just recently built a massively mega huge chicken farm. And the best part about this guy's channel is he is hilarious. He's funny. I'm always laughing, and I'm laughing my ass off whenever I watch this guy's show. It's really, really funny. So go check it out. And finally, I want to give a big shout out to Planet Tyser. This guy has another amazing channel. This guy has got a nice mix of videos. He's got some tutorials, he's got some LPs, and what I really like best about his channel is he actually makes these really cool, amazing short videos out of Minecraft. Like little story videos, but it's like a little movie. It's really, really, really cool. So, take some time, check out these other channels, stop by, tell them I said hi, give them some love, no hate. We don't want any hate around this this Minecraft community. Is such an awesome place to be. I love being here. I love making these videos for you guys, and I know these other channels out there, the little ones. I'm a little guy too, but there's some up-and-coming channels out there that got some really good content. Check them out. Tell them I said hi, or tell them I sent you, and share the love. Keep this community strong. Just own it. All right. One Wolf out. back to the show. Okay, let's head back inside. Let's go ahead and try the bed again this time. Last episode I slept and apparently had a nice little peeping Tom watching me from the window, who came around and blew me up. He blew up my front door. So, for those of you guys who have been watching my my library episodes, and watched me build that great big huge glass dome, I thought I would show you guys where I get all my glass. It comes from here. There's a lot of it. And I'm almost out of sand. I had a few large chests just chock full of sand. But yeah, there is more glass in here than I can carry in a single inventory. A lot of stuff here. Lots of glass. Got glass for days. So I've been baking clean stone and glass, and I just threw a bunch of glass on the ground. Doing this quickly is not easy, even with the shift button. I've got half a chest of sandstone. That's empty, and another half a chest full of sand. And I've been using my fortune pick to gather some coal, so I got a lot of coal now. But before I enchanted it, apparently I started a baking project of charcoal. So when I came in here, this whole thing was full of charcoal and a piece of bone meal. So yeah, I've got a whole bunch of charcoal and a whole bunch of basic coal. And if you're wondering, this is an efficiency unbreaking. It's almost used up. So I need to go ahead and make another one. Now, this is my town and my bridge and my swamp. Over there. And, oh, one of the cool things I found about the conversion from 1.1 to 1.2. This is very cool. It read all of the biomes that were currently here, and unlike updates in the past, it didn't overwrite the biome changes. So this is still a desert, and it actually ends at the river. So the update knows where the biomes were. Desert. Desert. River. It actually knows. So my frozen river that's now going down the middle of where my town is going to be, it's a normal river. It's not a frozen river anymore. So I can go back and I can melt all that ice and get my river back. But what I wanted to show you guys at this moment was my sand quarry, which is pretty much cleared out. This used to be a hill, a great big hill. Oh look, a chicken egg. Hey, nope, nothing. So this hill used to go up till about there somewhere. I've been digging and digging and digging all of this out, and these pockets are where the or these holes are the pockets where the, oh, I shouldn't waste that on it. But like I said, these pockets were where the sandstone was. Haven't built too much out of sandstone yet. I've been using a lot of glass, so I've been baking up all the sand. And there's some caves under here. So I'm going to head over to where my current project is at. Been busy clearing hillsides and getting ready to build something cool for you guys. Also, I found out that when I hit F3, Usually if it's on normal or short or something, it doesn't spike so bad, so I can actually get around with it, and I can check my lighting on the road, which I'm going to do here pretty soon. So I set up some boxes here. There's my other cool tools, my fortune. I've only been using it for collecting coal and diamonds, and lapis. That's it. Redstone too. But I came along with some bone meal and I planted some grass and some flowers. And I think I'm going to be putting some housing in over here pretty soon. Maybe some small houses. Maybe build up the retaining wall a little bit. Put some other houses up here. Because I need to expand the town. And sometime this season, maybe near the end of the season, I'm going to go and find a village and bring some villagers back. And we're going to start some breeding. Some villager breeding. Start populating my town. So, whoa, what in the heck is that? That is huge. Whoa. Oh yeah, there's check out the bridge. I actually cut this whole hillside out and made a nice little bridge. Somebody suggested there was a bridge in Paris that I might like, but I don't know which one. But yeah, that is the new tower. It's the lookout tower. Here, let me hit F8. Whee! Don't get dizzy. And as you can see, there's a cloud cutting through it. Yeah, the top of that actually goes up to level 136. It's really tall. I wanted to give you guys a time-lapse footage of me building this tower, but I can't record myself in third person from that far away without setting up some kind of multiplayer server or something, and I'm just not ready to move this to any kind of multiplayer setup yet. So here's what I do have. Enjoy, and I'll be back in a little bit. So this pair of trees was actually here when I started landscaping the area. I did not plant these trees or move them in any way. They were actually right here, both of these trees. And I liked the idea that these trees were here, so I went ahead and planted these other trees. And they grew to be like really tiny. They were only like 4 or 5 blocks tall, so I planted some more trees on top of them, and they came out actually kind of interesting looking. Kind of like a little Japanese gate, except trees. I had, while I was building, or doing the terrain and building on the bridge, I was thinking that this might be a nice central spire to my town, and I was thinking that some old monks lived here, and the only way to get here was to take the arduous trek and climb up the side of the hill and cross over the bridge. So what I did is I dug all this out. That used to be a big hill. This used to be a big hill. It was all level with that. So I dug all this out, and I made all the sides sheer cliffs so that there's no way to climb up the side unless you want to do like put a ladder in or jump stack or something like that. But it's getting late and I'm gonna go jump into bed, and I'll continue the tour in a little bit. Okay, here I am out on my somewhat man-made lake. There used to be two tiny little lakes here and there, and I dug out the hill and joined the two. If you haven't noticed, I do a lot of landscaping, tearing down hills. Sometimes I build up hills. Been doing a lot of tearing down mostly. I built up also a lot for the library too. But here's a walk under the bridge. Whee! And yeah, it's not even. Oh well. I think it looks cool anyways. And there's a nice cave down there. It doesn't go very far, but man, all of these hills around here are just riddled with Swiss cheese caves. They're everywhere. And like I said, here's another one. Another cave. I think I've actually been down that one before, but I came in from underground. So here's some of the sheer cliffs. I think it might be possible to climb up that. I guess. I don't know. But here's the back side of the library. Nobody's seen this side yet. I'm always looking at it from the front. And if you're wondering what this stone brick around the outside is, I've got these dragons that I wanted to have spiraling around the tower, but the heads didn't come out very well. So I'm going to probably work on that today for this episode once the tour is done. Let's see if I can fix up the... Oh, here's some more caves. Like I said, there's caves everywhere. This one was actually full of lava, so I blocked up the hole that was right there and stopped all the lava flowing. So we already went through there, so let's head over here. This is a little shortcut. Shortcut. I bone mealed the whole area after I was done leveling it off so that there's grass and flowers and stuff that weren't actually there before. I need to go down and do that to that area too so it looks more naturalistic. Or just let the snow fill in. Alright, let's go head into the tower. Here's my snow buddy. Whee! I saw this trick on Doc M's video recently. Actually, I've seen this before, but I kept running out of snow, so I had to go ahead and make one of my own. Snow collection. Oop. Let's get him reset. There we go. And then just split it into 4, and there you go. There's some snow blocks. But this is my temporary staircase, and I didn't realize it, but it's growing grass. And I think I might actually use the grass somehow. Up here on the top floor, I might actually put in a, I don't know what that's called. A forest under glass, basically. I had one in my Archsport World library up on the top floor. There was a layer of dirt with grass on it, and I had trees and grass and mushrooms growing. So this is not a dome. I had intended it to actually be more bulb-like, but it didn't quite come out the way I had envisioned it, but it still looks pretty cool from the outside. So here's one of the dragon heads. They don't look as cool as I had hoped. Once the top floor is put in, this staircase is going to be removed, and I've got to either put in some sort of elevator contraption, or I'm thinking maybe a zipper tower or zipper style going up the middle, or maybe just a ladder with a water drop. I don't know. Stuff to work on later. So let's go ahead and get started working on the dragon. I'm gonna need a bunch of stairs and maybe some half slabs, and then some of these blocks, and I know I'm gonna need a lot of dirt because I'm gonna have to build some scaffolding and climb around on this. So let's grab all our materials. Probably don't need that much stone brick. Need more stairs than anything. Yeah, let's just do it from down here. Okay, there's the base of the tail. Not sure if I want to extend it out some more. Maybe figure out how to add some legs and feet. But for now, all I'm going to be doing is putting in I don't know if I can get this to work right. There we go. Oops, that didn't work. And I lost the stair. So I need to be over here. Now I think it might be easier to do these stairs first. I hope you guys are understanding what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to make this blocky form look like it's actually snaking around the outside of the tower. Okay guys, I'm out here on top of the tower. Sun is up at noon. And this would be so much easier if I was able to fly. But I'm not. So I have to do this the hard way. And I'm trying to build a platform to work off of, which I'm eventually going to have to tear down later once I'm all done. Need to build it a little farther up. Maybe one more. I could do this on a single pillar of dirt, but the heights drive me crazy, so I'm gritting my teeth and building a large flat platform with which to stand on, and I'm going to put up walls around it just like that. Now I learned some things while I was working in the Nether about building platforms like this, because most of my Nether is just oceans of lava, and I'm kind of building my Nether base way up in the air over the oceans of lava. So I've been building everything with these platforms. And for me, the heights are really annoying. Shaking the whole time I'm doing this. So I've discovered that my nerves are less likely to get in the way when I have these little walls. And I don't hold down the shift button as hard. I'm not sure how I want to do this. Think. Hang on. Gotta think about this. I built my other dragon heads, but that had a bridge to work off of. This is just... Let's go like that. And then... there and there. I mean, that's kind of how I had it before. Except now that now it's sticking out. And it looks like the sun is going down again. Or at least it's getting there. I don't think I'm going to have enough room to put the jaw. I think I'm going to have to lower it. Yeah, it's too tall. Hang on, guys. Since the sun is going down, I don't have a bed. I'm not going to climb back down. I think what I'll do is just stop the recording and get back to you guys once I have this thing figured out. So don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Okay, there it is. That's the first dragon tail / body. I might think about putting in maybe some legs to make it look like it's crawling instead of snaking. And the heads look a lot better now. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. Across the lake. The big old lake. So the town's coming along pretty well. I've got a bunch of these are basic cottages and homes. And what I'm going to be adding to the rest of the town is quite a bit grander. I have a lot of grand ideas and plans for the town. So this is my dragon bridge. These dragons look a lot nicer than the ones on top of the new tower. Hey, that's an idea. Let's go take a look at... Let's take a little tour through the library. I just finished up the library with the end of my first season. And I also finished up the first quarter of the city. And yes, this is going to be a large city, not a small village. I know in the beginning a lot of my viewers were wondering if I was just going to make a small medieval village. And that is a thing that needs to be torn down. I'll get to it eventually. So yeah, I'm going to head out here onto the roof of the dome. And I've got stairs going up the outsides, so we can get a nice look at the new tower from this side. And this is going to be the center of town right here. This tower right here is going to be the central portion of town, and I'm going to use it for basically just looking out over everything and looking down and seeing how the town is progressing. I originally, when I first started, I had a little lookout point set up right there on the side of the cliff, which looks like it's not rendering correctly. Come on. Load! Load, damn it! There we go, that's a little better. And you should be able to make out my sand quarry over there, but there's some the strange stacks over there is TNT, and I used those for my 500 subscriber special cannons. And in the middle here is a little platform that I used to use as my lookout tower. You can see almost to this central tower here from there. Almost. Sometimes it loads, sometimes it doesn't. But now that I'm going to be expanding the town, I'm going to expand it out over that way, and I'm going to expand it over that way. What you see here, this is only about a quarter or even less than that. All of this is about a quarter of the town. So there's going to be a whole nother section over there and a whole nother section over there taking up in that swamp. So I believe this is going to be the tallest thing I'm going to build in this town, is this thing right here. It's pretty big. I need to put in a top floor so that when we get up there, I can walk around and just look out over the town. Make it a nice lookout point. So, well, sun's going down, so I think I'm going to call that it for this episode. So, this is One Wolf saying thanks a lot for watching. And if you guys like my town, like what I build, please subscribe. I'd love to have you guys hanging out with me. Hanging out in my town and everything. It'd be so cool to have more subscribers and more viewers. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. I'll be certain to create more just like it. So, as the sun sets, I'm going to say have a good night.